Figured I'd film this latest breakthrough. I'm using my special circuitry here, and I basically just have bridge rectifiers grounded. I combine the outputs of multiple bridge rectifiers going between different ground points. And that antenna collects energy, that receiver coil collects energy. Transmitter is on, new transmitter using the gold-plated wire. And we're using less than 1 watt of power. I figured I'd demonstrate this. I can run a motor without it consuming any power in the system now. This is true over Unity. And connect it. The motor is running without consuming any power. And yet we still have wireless power. This should be impossible. We're running a motor without consuming any power through my efficient circuitry, and we still have these phenomenal effects. Figured I'd demonstrate that. Still got wireless power. Phenomenal. How impressive is that? It's very close to the point where it's gonna run itself indefinitely. And again, I'll disconnect and reconnect the load. Load disconnected. It's hard to do because the motor jerks. Load connected. No power consumption. Figured I'd show that off. And we're using less than 1 watt of power. Less than 1 watt. What I'm demonstrating here should be impossible. But it isn't. We're literally sucking radiant energy out of the earth. So, figured I'd show that off. Less than 1 watt doing all that. And I'm less than 1 watt input, and the output's obviously greater than 1 watt, and it doesn't affect, it doesn't put a load on the transmitter. So, figured I'd show that and leave you with more food for thought.